My dearest listener, have you ever been in a situation where unexpected events ended up with positive results? Are you able to keep track of how many of these moments go your way? It's entirely understandable if you cannot, as life is often so full of varied events that it's not easy to remember what you had for breakfast a few days ago. The angels say, of course, you know how to pay attention to the right things in life, which is why you're able to sense when your lucky stars are aligned. This is a message from your guardian angels concerning your luck for the near future and the catalyst that will change things for the better. Before we keep going, know that this message also comes with the manifestation of 3 powerful synchronicity signs. These signs are connected to parts of your life's journey, and they can help you make better sense of this message as a whole. It's a good idea to watch this video to the end so you can make the most of this message and open yourself up to the universe's blessings. Now, getting back on topic. Someone in your life was very much surprised by what you're capable of. They weren't expecting you to be the way you are, and they can't help but wonder if there's more to you than meets the eye. Have you ever had a situation where someone surprises you enough that you can't help but daydream about them? It's a difficult situation to manage, as you often end up feeling awkward around them. It's also usually the time when you start to develop feelings for that person. Your guardian angels wish to share advice concerning the building of bonds. Do not be afraid to create meaningful connections with others. While you might feel embarrassed or uncomfortable in an attempt to break the ice, it's often well worth the effort. Remember that the bonds and relationships you build with others cannot be easily broken, even if the two of you were to part ways. If you wish to be blessed by the world around you, then you must first be a blessing to others. How would you rate yourself as a friend? Are you the type of person to care deeply about the people around you, or are you instead the type to be more introverted and avoid relationships? Don't worry if you're more the latter. It does not make you any less caring. You are simply more careful about who you let in. The very first synchronicity sign may come as a surprise, as it manifests as the baby bottle. There are few things in life purer than an infant resting peacefully in the arms of its mother. In this case, the baby bottle is first and foremost a sign of innocence and purity. There are many people reaching the twilight of their lives, and they can still remember the pure comfort they felt when they were still children. It is not a feeling one should underestimate, as it will bring you to the very point of the universe. If you want the closest answer to the meaning of life, all you have to do is look into the eyes of a child ready to experience everything the world has to offer. The baby bottle is a sign of your innate innocence and that spark of life that so many people search for. This is one of the reasons why you surprised this friend so much. They can see in you an inner strength that they've never experienced before. Little do they know that this strength is very much connected to the foundation of life. This strength is part of the reason why your guardian angels wish to share this message. They want you to be aware of your inner strength. It is due to this incredible spark that this person wishes to play a larger role in your life. They are motivated enough that they will eventually come forward with a grand gesture of sorts. You surprise them in a big way, and they wish to surprise you in return. That said, it's understandable to feel a little uncomfortable about the idea of someone trying hard to be a part of your inner circle. You may feel as though you have enough friends and you no longer wish to get caught up in the drama of yet another individual. While such a thing is understandable, it would be wise to consider the words of your guardian angels. Don't be afraid to create meaningful connections, as they can pave the way to new chapters in your life. Your guardian angels want you to know that there's nothing to be afraid of. Life is full of changes, to be sure, but it's always been a fact of life. There's no reason to be afraid of something that will happen with or without the anxiety. With this comes the second synchronicity sign, the anti-hero. It might seem somewhat strange to have something like this be a synchronicity sign. In most stories, the anti-hero is the individual who serves as an obstacle for the protagonists, only to eventually switch sides, helping the heroes tackle ever-increasing challenges. You've likely experienced many stories that have anti-heroes. In fact, you may already have favorite characters in stories that play the role. In this case, the anti-hero represents your overall role when it comes to most of your relationships. People end up being pleasantly surprised after they get to know you, as there is so much more to you than meets the eye. Similar to how an anti-hero might eventually gain the respect of the protagonists, so too do you end up gaining the respect and adoration of the people around you. The funny thing is, you might not even want this kind of attention. You might even do what you can to ensure that you aren't caught in such things. But people often meet their destinies on the path they take to avoid it. This brings us to the final sign, manifesting itself as the Green Knight from Arthurian legend. The Green Knight serves as the challenge that Gawain, one of the knights of the round, must face in the form of a deadly game. While there are many renditions of the story of the Green Knight, it often revolves around Gawain, feeling as though his accomplishments pale in comparison to the rest of the knights of the round. As such, getting caught in the Green Knight's clutches serves not only as a way to prove himself, but also to ensure that nothing of value is lost if he loses his life. It is this contradiction of one's self that makes you such an interesting individual to the people you meet. These three signs may be difficult to decipher, especially when considering the overall message of your guardian angels. However, know for a fact that these messages are all important parts of your life's journey. And so this concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, guide them through life's unexpected twists and turns, and help them embrace the surprises that reveal their inner strength and the beauty of their uniqueness. Grant them the courage to foster meaningful connections with others, knowing that these relationships hold blessings and lessons. May they find comfort in the knowledge that their worth is seen and admired by those around them, just as the anti-hero gains respect in the stories of life. As they face challenges, like Gawain confronting the Green Knight, let them remember that their journey is rich and intriguing, and that they are cherished by the universe. Amen. It's understandable to doubt yourself and to feel as though your value as a person is less compared to those around you. However, know in your heart of hearts that there is so much about you to discover. Don't be afraid to try new things and keep an open mind, especially when it comes to relationships. The universe will always protect you. Type 777 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?